Hey yo, what's up everybody? I hope you're all out there having an absolutely marvelous day. Welcome into the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm here just doing Michael things. And as you can see, we got a pretty decent medium-sized stack of top-loaded cards before us, which means that in this video we will be doing a continuation of going through my PC of Marvel trading cards. But before we dive into this video, I just want to take a moment to thank y'all for taking time out of your day and tuning into the channel. If you enjoy what y'all see, and I really hope that you do, please consider smashing that like button, leaving a comment, subscribing, and sharing the content and channel. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell so y'all won't miss out on new uploaded content. Only takes you a second to do, but means absolutely everything to me. So, now, without further ado, let's get after it. As I had stated, this is a continuation of going through my PC of Marvel trading cards. In this video, we will be starting off on the letter R. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 different characters here, all fairly small amount of each card. So I'm just going to do all the starting off the letter R like this with these characters. And I just dropped one, and you all already saw it. So anyway, let's get into it. First character from the letter R, we have Random. This is from the 1994 Marvel Masterpieces of Greg and Tim Hildebrandt. This is your base card of Random. Absolutely love the artistry, love the imagery, the gold foiling there on the logo and the name. And also, I have the gold signature series of Tim and Greg Hildebrandt for the same card. But there you go. Absolutely phenomenal artwork and imagery. The Hildebrandt brothers, rest in peace, did absolutely amazing artwork, not only in the Marvel Universe, but also outside of the Marvel Universe. Anyway, there's your information there on the back as well. There you go. That would be the first cards of Random. Moving on to the next. This is the 1994 Fleer Ultra. Love all the highlights, the lowlights, the depth. I actually can tell, it is a different art style. I love the art style. The imagery is absolutely amazing. And then using the contrasting colors to give it depth, to make it look three-dimensional, is absolutely amazing. The gold foiling there on the bottom. Excuse me. Artwork done by Glenn Barr. There's your information there on the back. All right, moving on to the next card. This is from the 1994 Marvel Universe. This is a image that looks to be, taken straight out of the comic book, but is not. This set was done by the comic book artists of the year, specifically just for these sets. And again, love that gold foiling on the name and on the logo. Random, I like this character due to the fact that he can manipulate his body and any of his appendages into... Sorry, I was getting that dust from the inside of the card out. He can manipulate any of his appendages into a weapon, which in turn gives him his name Random, because he can randomly make weapons out of nowhere. There you go. There's information there on the back. Marshall Evan Stone III. All right, moving on to the next card. This one is from the 94 Flair. This is a CG art. His skin is a purplish gray color, and it is really, really muddy, again, with the image because of the CGI. Again, there's no real depth. But again, good artwork. Just could have been done better. The CGI could have been done better. But for, the early 90s, this is the best of what they could do. Supposedly, even though there are other images that are out there in this set that are CGI, and also other CGI cards and other sets that look way better. Continuing on to the next card, this is the 94 Flair Marvel Annual, another one of him being drawn with purplish skin. And again, that flat color with no highlights other than the whites. It's still it's a muddy CGI image. There's no depth. Like this here, from knowing who this character is, this is a tip of a barrel, like that, like that, like that, like that. But you wouldn't know that because it's so muddy. It looks just like a purple blob right there with some the characteristics of what is that. You know, if you were to just a random person, no pun on the name, a random person looked at this card, they'd be like, what is that? Is that his arm? Is that a nub? What is that? You know what I mean? Anyway, welcome to X Factor Random is the name of this card. Here's all your information there. An underrated, underused character, in my opinion. I think Random is a huge asset that was not utilized enough in the comic books. But here we go. On to the next card. This is from the, excuse me, 1995 Fleer X. Okay. 1995 Fleer Ultra X-Men. This is his X Factor team card. I have 3 of them. As you can see, the images there are all the same. So we have here Nelson DeCastro is the artist, which absolutely amazing artwork, the imagery. Now this looks more, definitely looks better than the last 2 cards that I've showed you out of the artwork. Yes, granted this artwork is painted and those other 2 were CGI, but you can definitely tell the difference. Here we go. Let's move on to the next card. This one is also from the 95 Fleer Ultra. These 2 cards are from the 95 Fleer Ultra. These are artwork done by Dave DeVries, or Dave Rees. I hope I'm pronouncing Dave Rees. These are insert subsets. These are 2 different styles of the limited edition card number 4 of 9 from the Hunters and Stalkers. That one is the blue foil. Got the gold foiling there. Got the gold and copper foiling there. I'm sorry, just the gold foiling there, and there. And now on this next image, it's the gold foiling, textured foiling in the background. And then it's got the either copper or bronze foiling on the name and logo for both the Hunters and Stalkers insert subset. Love that foiling. I don't know what is what. Is this the base and this is a parallel, or is this the base and this the parallel? Which one is the rarest? You know, limited prints. Is the gold the limited print of the limited edition, or is the blue the limited print of the limited edition? If you know, let me know down in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. All right, so let's move on to the next card, or cards. This one is the 1996 Fleer X-Men. And then I got 1, 2 of the card image from the same year, later on in that year, of the Fleer Ultra X-Men. So this one is the flat 2D with the reflection of his left hand and arm into a weapon. I like the way that they have the reflection. Yeah, let's try that again. I like how they have the reflection of his arm firing the weapon in his sunglasses. I thought that was pretty cool. The image, the texture, or not the texture, but the artwork and the imagery is absolutely amazing. The highlights, the lowlights, you can tell what this image is right off the bat. It is that flat, 2-dimensional CGI work that is definitely a lot better. I've seen Young do some CGIs on this set that absolutely look like garbage. This one, on the other hand, is a more definitely a better image that of the CGIs that he has done. We'll set that one there. Next, from later on in the same year of 96, this was the Ultra, which is the same image except it's got the high gloss, it's got the embossing, and it's got the foiling, the textured foiling on the image as well. And then this next one is the exact same image, except this one is the Gold Signature Series with the embossed gold foiling there for Adam Kubert. So as you can see, as I hold all three of them, the difference in each image. Obviously, these two images are similar. They're all the same image, just different presentation. And obviously the gold signature on that. Right. On to the next and final card for this character. This is also from the Fleer Ultra X-Men, the 99. My goodness, I cannot talk for shit today. All right, let's back up a little bit. This is an insert subset from the 1996 Fleer Ultra X-Men. This is card number 8 of 9. These are the limited edition Lethal Weapon inserts. It's got that amazing foiling there, textured foiling on the entire image. There's only a few spots that are the flat, non-foiled, but absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the condition of this card is impeccable. Corners, edges, surfaces on the front and back are absolutely amazing. And speaking of the back, there's a little bit of your information there. Very little. And again, another one of the CGI images that this one is definitely on the upper end. Better images of the CGI work. So there it is. That's the last card for this character of random. I'm going to pause, take care of these, and then I'll be right back on the next character. Alright, and just like that, I am back. And on this next character, I have 5 cards. 3 of them are the same for one image, and 2 are the same on the other image. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm sorry about that, everybody. This card is from this first character card. This is Rasputin number 4, or Rasputin 4. This is from the 2023-2024 Marvel Annual. I have 3 of those. This is a new addition to my PC, being that I am a huge fan of Mr. Sinister. This is one of the few characters that are creations, genetic manipulations that Mr. Sinister has created, the character that I actually like. Alright, there's your information there on the back as we look at the image on the front. Alright, there you go. We'll just set these 1, 2, 3. All right there, like that. And then the next cards, there's 2 of them. From the same set, the 2023-2024 Marvel Annual, except this is the insert subset, card number 2 from the Sins of Sinister. As you can see here, all of the different variations of clones that Mr. Sinister has created there on the upper left, and then Rasputin 4 there on the forefront right. Great artwork, great imagery. All right, there's information there on the back for Rasputin 4. So that's it. Those are the only cards that I have for this character. Again, I will pause, move these ones, and on to the next character. And again, just like that, I'm back. This next character is another new addition to my PC. He became an addition to my PC when I first saw his cards in the... I don't know if this would technically be his rookie card, but it is the first appearance that I saw from the 2023-2024 Marvel Annual. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards. 4 of them are the base. 1 is the blue base parallel from that year, that set. We have Wreck-Rap. Cool character. Not a huge Spider-Man fan, but this character, he's pretty sweet. He's pretty awesome. He's a symbiote from another dimension who emulates Peter Parker, Spider-Man, who wants to become a superhero like Peter Parker / Spider-Man. That's why his name is Wreck-Rap. That is Parker spelled backwards. Parker. Peter Parker's last name, Parker, spelled backwards. So there's the information there on the back. Gives you a little bit more of what I just said. Great artwork, great imagery, cool ass alien dimensional symbiote who wants to be a good guy. There you go. There's the base card of it. Here is the blue base parallel. Same image, same information on the back as it is on the base card. But I do believe that this one, yep, this one just states that it's a blue right there in the middle. So again, same image, just the blue foiling there in the background, which, you know, I'm going to say it. Love that foiling. All right, moving on to the next. I got two cards from the same set. This one is insert subset of the Dark Web. This is card DW9, and I absolutely love how they did these with that gold webbing. I know that there's other ones that have other colors. Like I do believe that there's teal, there's black, blackish, or I'm not 100%. I just know that there's different colored webbing in the background on these Dark Web cards. There's the image there on the left. Look at the back there on the right. All right, moving on to the next card, which is also what I had stated about this being his rookie card. But no, I forgot I actually do have his rookie card. This is another one of those insert subsets from the same 2023-2024 Marvel Annual. This is the Star Rookie card for Rec-Rap. And again, it's got that gold foiling, and it's the same image from the base card and the parallel, the blue base parallel that we have on the Star Rookie. So there's your information there on the back, which is pretty much everything that I had stated, you know, about this character's backstory. There you go. And then this next card, or actually cards, I have, excuse me, I got 3 cards. These are all from the 2025 Marvel Topps Chrome, the newer set. I have the base card, I have the Refractor, and I have the Refractor Future Star. So first off, we got the base card, Topps Chrome of Rec-Rap. Pretty sweet imagery, great artwork. He's got his dogs out. Gotta try and get some air between them stank toes, you know. But anyway, great artwork, great imagery. And there's your information there on the back. As you look at that one, or read that one, I'm going to show you this is the refractor of the same card. The only difference on the back of the card is that it says refractor up in the top left corner. So there you go. There's your base card, and then there's your refractor parallel. And then on to the last card for this character. This one is also, like I had stated, the 2025 Marvel Topps Chrome. This is the insert subset of Future Stars, card number 2. And again, absolutely love that foiling there in the background. I like how they have the 90s style of imagery there in the background. You know, that futuristic electronic imagery from the late 80s, early 90s on the background there. It's pretty sweet. All right, and there's your information there on the back. All right, so that's it for this character. So again, I will pause, but I will return very shortly. All right, and just like that, I'm back, like I said. All right, moving on to the next. I have 2 more characters left, not a lot of cards for each. So on this first one, this is X-Force original member Richter. This is from the 1993 Skybox X-Men Series 2 X2 set. Great artwork, great imagery. It's a little thicker on the left or right side than it is on the left. Top to bottom seems fairly similar, but great artwork, great imagery, awesome character. I like Rictor. I've always liked Rictor once I first saw him in the pages of X-Force. There's all your information there on the back. Moving on to the next, I got 2 of the 94 Fleer Ultra superhero cards of Rictor. And again, it is absolutely phenomenal artwork and imagery. It shows him using his abilities to manipulate the ground or earth. In other terms, he's an earthbender. And if you know what I'm talking about with that reference, then if you know, you know. And if you know, then you're cool by me. But anyway, there you go. There's your information there on the front, or there's your information on the back with the image from the front. Alright, moving on to the next card, or cards. I have 3. So this one's going to be a little bit shorter than what I was even thinking to begin with. I have 3 of the 1995 Fleer Ultra X-Force team member cards. As you can see, there's 3 of them. But again, better artwork, better imagery. Peter Scanlon is the artist for this character. Absolutely amazing. I love the highlights, the lowlights, the tones. It gives depth. And there's your information there on the back as well. That artist, Peter Scanlon. I saw it there at the bottom, so I knew exactly who it was as soon as I saw the image. Again, another great artist from this time. Did amazing work for Marvel. So that's it. There's all 3 of those right there. Boom, boom, boom. Now moving on to the last card for this character. This is from the 2023 Marvel Beginnings Volume 2 Series 2. This is his whole new style. Excuse me, pardon. And again, like I have stated before, I am still in catch-up mode, trying to catch up to today production of the comic books for all of my favorite titles. So I have no information other than what's on the back of this card for this image. Speaking of, there you go. There's your information on the timeline for the base of J.E. Rictor. So I'm not going to pause. I'm not going to take care of these cards to move on to the next character, because the next character is a fairly new, or not fairly, this is a new character to my PC. I only have 2 cards, and they are the base cards from the 2022 Marvel Beginnings Volume 1 Series 1, and this is of the character Riot. He's another one of those symbiotes from the Spider-Man world, universe, whatever, and there's your image on the left with the timeline on the right. And again, like I said, with the few characters that I had leading up to my next character, which is a considerable amount of cards for the last character in the letter R, I figured I would just showcase all these smaller portions. And as you can see, if you look at the timestamp, I'm under a half an hour. So there it is. That's it, everybody. That concludes this video. Ow. So as I wrap up another one, I just want to say thanks again for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed the showcase as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. Y'all's support means absolutely everything to me, and it makes a world of difference, not only to me, but to this channel. I greatly appreciate it and each and every one of y'all for doing so. And before y'all go, please take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Be kind to everyone, everywhere you go, because what you put out returns to you 1,000-fold. So with that being said, I hope the rest of your day continues to be absolutely marvelous, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, y'all. Peace.